Hello and welcome back to adoption time, because now we're going to adopt ourselves an orc. Because, well, yeah, might as well. There's no harm in doing it. Let's see, you are absolute cancer army. So what we'll do is go over here, siege this, and then we'll attack it on the next turn. Meanwhile, Battle Win will probably be lost, but we'll retake that anyway. Let's see, what else can we do, what else can't we do? Merge you. You are half decent. But I'm not sure if you're enough to keep moving with. But that is a nice general right here. If I had a spy in the area, I would feel more confident moving around like that, but I do not. Pop down a tower here. Yeah, how about a bridge? I like bridges. Now, you on the other hand, you are very well suited for pushing down here. I would imagine I went through all the building stuff. Retrain. Now, how about recruiting? Is there anything? Nope, doesn't look like it. But, on the other hand, definitely stuff to send down. We merge together, stack after stack after stack after stack. You do not have a general of any sort. Huh.
Can I help, my lord?
Get ready for fighting. Come
What would make for a nice general? Skirt traders. You general. Well, captain, more specifically. Witch Realm Marauders. To do the Bappies very well. A bunch of halberds. There we go. And you can march down here.
We have completed an objective.
So they clear out the whole area. Then I'll end it with this. They're not in a good position.
Pick your feet up. Objective.
Guess they're just going to stand there, which is perfectly fine by me. You're already merged. You look like you're already retrained. Guess we'll throw in some junk.
Get ready for fighting.
I respect you, my
Right,
enemy.
you.
Get
Be
ready
chased
to
away.
sleep in here. Listen up. Attack.
But not enough. Yeah, let's just keep sieging that, because I don't want to fight elves anymore. We had enough last time. It was horrible. I never want to do that again. Let's see. Guess we just keep recruiting. Because we need the Orcs. Well, money is something now. Not the best position we've been in, but it doesn't really matter that much. Shagrat, you are okay enough, I suppose.
Objective complete.
So to that, I think we moved everything. Let's see what happens now. Probably beard things. Because there's beard people around. Yeah, just keep moving down armies after army after army. We have so many stacks that are not on the front line now, which are costing an absurd amount in upkeep. Because unsurprisingly, when they die, you don't need to pay them. So when they're fighting, well, guess what? Oh, you're actually attacking me. Well, that's convenient. Yeah, we want to attack the ones on the bottom left. This is a fairly piss poor excuse for an army. As is this, really. Mood keepers are decent, but that's about it. And they have their faction heir. I somehow think this will be a fairly simple battle. Now, the reinforcements from the city will come in on the bottom left, so we'll kill those first, get rid of the general, and then we'll deal with the 2K army. Should be coming in right about here. Would you like that? I haven't fought with Argandar on this guy in a long, long while. Here they are. It's a bit smaller than I expected, but okay. Then we just move to encircle them. And then we'll be sad and dead. And then we'll be happy. Everything will be right in the world. Cavalry. Maybe I should put you on this flank. So you can focus the cavalry on one flank so we can roll down the side. I think that's a better idea than anything else. Now just march you forward. We surround the enemy.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Sure, it's not going to be particularly hard. No, fuck it, just get rid of them nice and quickly. I am not particularly concerned about casualties here. Because we've already got them surrounded like this, and these will take a while to get here. But, just in case, it's not going to be routing right away, because they actually have a decent general. You're in here, and you're somewhere over there, okay. Making sure they're not getting themselves killed. Routing. Ah, yeah, the enemy general is dead. That means the entire army routed. No big surprise there. And now we set up the troops again. As long as you can get the general, everything else will just rout basically instantly. Well, just because I'm a stickler for getting things right, I'll just move them on the other sides. Yes! I need things to be properly organized, otherwise I go crazy. So if I don't have the units on the left-hand side of the card screen, on the left-hand side, it fucks with me. It's just no. Just no. Okay. You. Okay. Have fun. I don't really care about you throwing javelins. What I do care about is the enemy being dumb enough to move up like this.
continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Apparently the unit of Scourge Raiders sitting here. Let's see, gotta kill them, Now bring in the cavalry. Use your ability, and you can move forward. And now to see if we can hit their Killsman. The cavalry charge. That we can. Wow. Wargride is actually doing something for once. Completely unheard of. Now, thankfully, this is one of the few armies that actually has cavalry. I don't like having to use a slot for it, but the utility is pretty nice. Such as being able to just run things down like this. Very nice. That helps a lot, particularly with this army, because of the stupidly high dread on my generals. Which causes some rather hefty morale penalties to anything they're fighting. It's kind of beautiful. See? Oh. Pull back. You fight those. You just keep running down everything. Oh, they're routing. Oh, I wanted to cut them off. Oh, well, I'll cut you off. Now, well, that was... So, that balance of power, yeah. Very well balanced. Well calculated game, well calculated. Now, what else can we cut down? There's something over here. Found adorably pathetic. Oh, that's a bunch of outlaws. Angron Raider 1. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that one. Bootkeepers, on the other hand. If we can cut down everything, that means we have to fight less of them later. And this is about the only thing Warg Riders are good for. Which they're not even that good at. I mean, they're okay for running down basic ass archer units. But if you're going to put them up against any like real archer units like the elves, they're just going to get whacked real hard. 200 men lost. Well, orcs. Warg Riders, prisoners caught. Fairly decent amount. Scourge Raiders did most of the killing. Surprise. Well, not all that surprising, because, well, they did most of the surrounding in the first part of the battle. That was where the actual fighting was, because this one was basically just get to the front line, enemy flees. Ooh, that's a hefty ransom. Too bad. And we have ourselves another settlement. And we're about to lose another settlement. But that's okay. Now, one thing I actually thought I could bitch about. Like, a bit after the last, after I recorded the last episode, I actually thought of something I could bitch about. And that was 48 FPS in movies. And how people are fucking stupid. Because there's a lot of misconceptions about 48 FPS in movies, because movies are normally at 24 FPS. And that's for entirely economical reasons. That's the line between quality and cost. So that's the place that was deemed or whatever. Delberg. Let's Vale of Anduin. No. 48 FPS is something that is highly controversial among, well, anyone who's moderately interested in movies, I'd say. If you don't know about 48 FPS and the kind of controversy around that, then well, well, yeah, I've been paying too much attention to the technical aspect of movies. Particularly Peter Jackson is a, I don't know if he still is, but I'm pretty sure he still is a very big proponent of 48 FPS because, well, you have double the frame rate. Now, there's a lot of misconceptions about people thinking that, like, that slows it down and speeds it up or anything, but no, the only thing you're doing with 48 FPS is you're showing more, because movies consist of, basically, like any screen projection, a set of frames that change so rapidly that you get the illusion of movement because they connect up so well. It's like when you see a particular like drawn animation, you often see the movement between each frame because it's a lot cheaper than to animate, for instance, the full 24 frames to get the smoother movement. Now, the thing that 48 FPS does is that it doubles the frame rate, which means you get a lot smoother movement. The downside to it is that you get a lot more detail. And that's one thing people don't like. Apparently the ring is in Carlos Galadhon.
Get ready for fighting.
Sure, go away.
Get ready for fighting.
I want to keep the ring for myself. But I think Imladris may need a slightly bigger garrison for that. Yeah, when you get that higher quality, because when you do get the smoother movement, it feels a bit more real and it's weird because it feels more real, but it all feels a bit more floaty.
No sleeping here.
It's a really weird place when you use the 24 FPS, which people are, which is the primary reason why people don't like the 48 FPS, because they use the 24. But another big problem with it particularly is CGI. Because 24 FPS, to get that movement, you have to use a lot of motion blur, which is why you don't actually have that clear an image in movies. But at 48 FPS, you don't need that motion blur, and it's a detriment to use that motion blur, which, yeah. When it comes to CGI, you notice the shit quality a lot more. Which, yeah, it can make the actual quality of the image a lot worse. Or at least the perceived quality of the image, because you see a lot more detail. Which means that your special effects actually have to be better. You can also see, like, the bad prosthetics are a lot easier to spot. Anything like that. Anything that requires a fine touch is a lot easier to spot and point out. Which is why a lot of people think that it looks really horrible. Now, these same people, almost 100% of the time, will praise a higher resolution, even though you do get the same effect there. The higher the resolution, the more detail you see. Which is so beyond me. It's like, whenever people do that, you have no idea what you're talking about. There is a line between where you... Oh wow, an actual battle. Well, they even want to fight this. Fuck it, we'll fight it. No, there's that fine line between quality, between what you want for quality, because if it's too high quality, then you just see everything wrong. With that will appear with high resolution, like sure, the image will be crisp and clear, but you'll also see everything wrong. Now, particularly if you combine a high resolution with a high frame rate, that's when you start really seeing the bad things, which is why, in particularly, high frame rates are very bad on cinematic screens. Like, the larger the screen, the larger resolution, the worse it gets. But that's the case for just resolution as well, or just frame rate. Well, not frame rate, because, well, your eyes can only process images so fast. So even if you have a extremely high frame rate, yes, 60 FPS to 120 FPS, it looks a lot smoother. But beyond that, you start losing out on a lot. Simply because, well, your eyes can only pick up so much. Your eyes don't pick up the, whatever the myth is of being 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. All of these numbers been thrown around. Complete myth. No, your eyes they don't pick up at frame rates because they're not a computer. It's not a camera. You don't take a series of still shots. That's not how your eyes work. Good God, I can't even put things on the wall. The units are too large. Yeah, no, whenever I see quote-unquote film critics talk about the frame rates, I usually just fucking... I want to die. Because most of them have no idea about the technicalities behind frame rate and how it works. Yeah. Won't get you here. God damn it. Yeah, well, game doesn't like that, so we'll just... I don't think game likes anything about this battle. Okay, well, this is going to be special. I was wondering why it was just taking so long to load, but I guess now we know why. Games decided to be special. Now we're just going to hold them for as long as we can and just use the towers to do all the work for us. Oh, good God. My computer trying to do anything in the background now, because that'd be fucking annoying. Oh well. Well, this will be a relatively quick battle, I hope. Since we're already losing a ton of orcs.
Blast their eyes! The enemy's ram is through our gates!
And now I hope they all rush through. Good. Good. That means more deaths. Now your only job is to hold them while these guys die at the gate. It's your only job. Oh, good God. What the fuck is going on? Okay, maybe it's better now. Seems to be better. Yep, it's better. But imagine was just doing something in the background, updating or something. Probably Steam. Fuck you, Steam. I'm gonna blame you. As the blob is fighting. Well, these people are just taunting, so whatever. General can go help out. Because why not? Just to get a bit of casualties on the enemy. Because we'll do more damage to them like this than we would with an auto assault.
Only half our force remains.
Yeah, no. 24 FPS. It takes a lot more money to produce, simply because you need a lot more effort in the prosthetics and the FPS. The camera work and everything, it's not that big a deal. But what just fucking makes me want to murder people is the fact that this spews so much ignorance about why it looks bad. It's not because 24 is the golden standard of the cinematic experience. No. Fuck the cinematic experience. The cinematic experience is horrible. It's an outdated form. Because, well, it's low frame rate, low resolution. That's the proper cinematic experience. Now, wait for the enemy to come to the town center. We killed 31% of them. That's not terrible. No, the cinematic experience is like it's an old standard from like the fucking, when was it standardized? Like 30s? Somewhere around there. Like we have the technology to do better. Oh no. Oh, enemy general fallen. Well, okay then. I thought that was mine, but apparently not. Wow. captain fought to the last man. Orc. Say man. Shouldn't say man. That's highly, it hurts my orcs' feelings. And we don't want to do that.
It's a trap!
Oh yeah. Speaking of movies, I also watched the Star Wars Holiday Special with a couple of friends a couple of days ago. That was fun. That was very fun. It was a nice little experience. Don't like you. Don't like you one bit. Yeah, no. I would very much recommend watching the Star Wars Holiday Special. But only with friends. Or just have it on in the background if you're doing something.
In the land of Mordor,
Ah, we have the Ring of Power.
Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others.
Sauron will want the ring. But Sauron just lost Minas Morgul. So I'm not sure if we should listen to what Sauron wants, because clearly he's the inferior creature. Now, us on the other hand, we are the superior creature. And it's not like our position is weak or anything. Oh good god, that's a lot of stuff to build. Oh good god, that's a lot of stuff to build. Bickering. No, we may want the ring for ourselves, yes. Ring should be mine. My own. My precious. No, we want the ring for ourselves, because I have no idea what happens if you keep the ring as anyone who's not Saruman. Because Saruman gets the Saruman gets the Nazgul and everything, which is fucking great. Because Saruman is one of those who might actually be able to use the ring. Who do we send forth? Clearly you. What do we take? I think we take Isengard. Only because it has 100% culture. How you doing there, Bane?
No sleeping here.
Now we keep going south.
Ready for fighting.
You know. We just keep going that direction.
Completed
And we'll recruit whatever here. Till we'll finally be able to do something. Now, another army. Do you have any cavalry? Nope. It'll be your skirt traders. Pokemon. Bappyman. More Bappyman. More Pokemon. And you. And we do not have a general. That's okay. We don't need one. You can go down there.
Objective complete.
You there.
Get ready
You.
for fighting. Attack.
I don't want to fight him in the field. I can avoid it.
Come on.
There's some battles you just don't want to take, and there's some where you want to take, and that one is just sort of there. Yeah, can't be fucked.
Get ready for fighting.
Galadriel leader at war.
Orcs.
Galadriel capital. South.
It will be
That
an
army
honor
needs to go, but
defeating you. Let us settle matters in battle.
fuck it.
Sleeping here.
We're not getting anything done by standing here. Keep moving. We'll retake it if need be. Oh, tough decisions. They have to be made. Now, let's see. Gap of Rohan. Okay, so that'll be disconnected, but not for too long. Winning first.
Orcs. Get ready for fighting.
You can take your army and move
Objective complete.
a couple of units.
Get ready for fight.
Mercs?
No sleeping here.
Mercs are meh.
Orcs.
Let's just do more orders. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Orcs. We have
And move you south. Now, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have a ton of armies down here, so we just keep pushing them and just keep supplying them with just reinforcements. We should be able to just go through Rohan rather quickly. We just have to be very selective about our battles and never, ever, ever fight them in the field, because Rohan. Because Horsey Man's hurt. Horsey Man hurt real bad. Okay. I like the fact you can see where the AI has chosen to go, which is nice. Because at least that way you know the AI doesn't cheat and it can't see your troops derping around. Because you see that it'll move past it and it'll automatically select the thing. Did I click it? No, wait, here we go. Ah, the Dark Lord of Mordor has heard of your retrieval of the One Ring and sends congratulations. He demands it to be handed over to him as is proper. 25 turns to bring it to the Black Gate. I'll be greatly rewarded. If the Black Gate or Barad-dûr is lost to our enemies, it needs to be retaken and given back to Mordor. Well, I could give it back. Or I could not. Ooh, mines. So, a lot less buildings this turn.
No sleeping here. Come on.
Walk past all the armies, because
Get ready for fighting.
they'll become rebel stacks anyway.
Be gone. No sleeping
At
here.
which point they won't really bother me too much.
Sleeping here. Orcs.
You. The fuck did I do with you? Okay, you can just hide over here for the time being.
Listen up. Kill them all. Destroy them.
2 towers.
Is that what you want?
City ready to upgrade. Austin Athil. Good, good, good. The fuck can I even build past this settlement? Basically nothing. More trade. Yeah, that's about it. Trade and maybe the prison complex. Wow. Bravo. More money. Wandering army sighted. Yeah, what a surprise. Gas rat. Oh, well, okay. Sure. Probably send down a couple of these generals, but it takes forever now.
No sleeping here.
So what's happening here? Rohan, you say? Okay, the elves are fucking off. That's good. The dwarves are here again. Yeah, don't care. Don't care about the dwarves. They're not doing anything. They're just sitting there. Austin Athil. Do I have stuff to throw together a proper stack? Yes, I do. But it's a halfway decent stack. You keep moving to Isengard, because I want that. I'm at war with Rohan, I think so. Yes, I am.
No sleeping here.
There. There. More stack.
Get your feet up. Objective complete. Listen up. No sleep. Come on.
Here. A lot more troops there as well. And then, of course, you have the couple of stacks up here. Oh, good God. Moving down everything is taking forever. But on the other hand, it's a lot of armies. Which means a lot of troops. I'm almost thinking I should have just waited. I should just conglomerate all my troops down there and just send them all off to one settlement.
Let us try words.
Actually, yeah, I'll gladly take that, because I don't want to cross the river.
Farewell.
Have fun. Why on earth would they decide to go there, of all places? How fucking stupid. How stupid can you be, though? Orcs of the Misty Mountains. They keep trying, whatever they are trying. Kingdom of Gondor. Well, they've retaken Minas Morgul, which means it has been renamed to Minas Ithil. Mordor is praying that the ring is returned to them. And, yeah, no. Mine. Sure, whatever. Yeah, you can't be taken with that, but you can certainly be taken with this. Oh, god damn it. What is a crossing here? It's supposed... There's the... God damn it. Now well.
We have completed an objective.
Shadoon. Gotta retrain. Blacksmith, I guess. And you're done. Gundabad is so stupidly well defended, I have no concern for that. What out here? You, I guess. More free upkeeps never hurt. Angsul is done building. That pleases me. Roads. Roads are important. Blacksmith gives money. Wogbreed is worthless. Dolvorn. Dark Temple of Melkor. Get that population growth. Neo.
Get ready for
We have a new turn.
Chop 'em to pieces. Don't waste time.
Folkwine the Brave.
Kill them all.
I'm gonna save that battle for later. Get all the troop movement done. Because there's a lot to be done.
No sleeping here. Listen up. No sleeping here. Get ready for fighting.
There we go. Alright. 10 out of 10 stank. That's totally just not a mishmash of various things.
We have completed an objective. No sleeping here.
You can move down there. Or A is just surrounded at this point.
Come on. Get ready for fighting. Listen up.
You can move there. Hey, how nice of them.
Chop 'em to pieces.
Rohan left. That'll give us that castle. Then we just can go down here, and we have a nice clear way down south into Rohan as well, along with through the Gap of Rohan. That'll be nice. But I think it's time to end it. So until next time,